Hey guys, Squirtle here. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash comparison of this Wii U wired Fight Pad Gamecube Mimic controller as opposed to the standard Gamecube controller here. Um, this will mainly be concerning the game Super Smash Bros. Wii U because that's where a lot of players that play competitively will care about the fine differences between these two controllers. So I want to say about myself, I played Melee pretty competitively, Brawl not so much, but for Melee, the condition of your GameCube controller was really important because it was so sensitive when you fought other people. You had to be able to execute all your moves on time, and there was very fast inputs like wave dashing and stuff, and you just had to have good controllers. And I actually went through a couple controllers in my time. It was a couple of years playing Melee. Um, so, like when the Wii U first came out, they had a big problem with not having enough GameCube controller adapters. I actually didn't even get one myself. So I had to settle for this wired Fight Pad Yoshi thing. I mean, there's other versions, Mario, Luigi, whatever. They're all the same. But I settled for this. I've been using it for Smash Wii U, and I want to say it's a decent controller, and I'll go into why it is as compared to the standard GameCube controller. I would like to say that this, if you have an adapter, the standard GameCube controller, if you have one in good condition, is still probably your best bet, because the number one point is that the analog sticks, like this, the main analog stick for moving your character, is it's more precise and sensitive on the original GameCube controller as opposed to this one. On the wired Fight Pad, the analog stick is a little bit stiff, and while it's not bad, it's more precise on the original GameCube controller. So that's the main difference. The buttons are a little, they're not as easy to press. They're a little more rigid to press. It's not a big deal, actually, for most buttons. It's really not. You can still press them and get the inputs almost the same as a normal GameCube controller, but the normal GameCube controller's buttons will feel a little like mushier when you press them, and a little for those, I guess, for really fine like response time maybe is a tiny bit better for the standard GameCube controller. Also, the Z button here, which was the Z button on the normal GameCube controller here, the normal GameCube controller Z button is like really smushy. It doesn't click when you press it. For this wired Fight Pad, these two kind of Z buttons here, they click when you press them. It's not bad. It's just different. I can still get what I want done. The L and R buttons, they're mostly the same, pretty much the same. So I would say for the time being, it's really hard to get a GameCube controller adapter for your Wii U. If you're okay with something very similar, the wired Fight Pad is a good choice. I picked it up for $25. Not a bad price. But if you're like super competitive player and you must have like the best response time, and also I know the old feeling, if you played Smash for a long time, the feeling of having one of these is kind of muscle memory. It helps out your muscle memory. It's better if you can get it, if you can get the adapter. So my final verdict is that it's similar and quite good, but this original GameCube controller is better and will feel more familiar with you like competitive players. Alright, I think that about wraps up what I was going to say. Anyways, this is Squirtle signing out.